Hello, my name is MooingCat and welcome to a quick recap video of the 2023 Fellowship event. In this video I want to do two things. I want to showcase and talk about my results, go through my strategy, what I managed to do and so on. And secondly, I really want to hear from you. I really want to know how you did. So in the comments in this video here, please let me know what was your goal, what was your plan for the event. How many towns did you plan to do? What did you manage to do? How did it go? What kind of rewards did you end up getting? I would love to hear from you. And yeah, in general, hear how you did in the event. Personally, for me, it was quite a successful event, I think. So I think without further ado, let's talk a little bit about what I managed to do. So my plan for this event was to go for my 17 town strategy and to do so across two of my worlds. So I played on my higher age units world here and also my my oldest world as well. So on those two worlds I played 17 towns. I am currently on, or I'm about to complete run 18 on both of these. That's because I played the first town quickly in, I don't remember how many tasks, but I did around 10 tasks, I believe, in the first town. So that's why it says 18 here, but I have completed 17 towns. Here you see, currently I have 560 tasks completed, and on both of these worlds that is well within the limit of silver. Here I am 100 above. Here I'm even more above, which is very nice. On EN18, my higher age units world, this one is the second to newest world on the EN server. No, third newest I think. Anyways, it's a relatively new world, so here the limit for gold was quite high at 645, so no chance for me. That would have required at least one, pretty much exactly one town per day, which I definitely didn't do. I did have I took it relatively relaxed for completing this many towns, so no chance here of reaching gold. However, on EN16 here, I'm only 24 away, and I do actually have enough time and gems, more or less, to complete 36 tasks. And I can easily do that in 5-6 hours, which I definitely have enough time for. So what I'm going to do is that on this world, I will actually start the next town. I will complete as many tasks as possible, and perhaps I'll be able to end up in gold. I'll definitely be able to get there tonight, but if I'm able to stay there over the night, I'm not sure. With that said, I have been keeping an eye on this going up the last couple of hours, and in the last 2 hours it has only gone up by 2, so around 1 point per hour. So 16 hours left, that would leave it at roughly 600. And I would land at 596 with my plan, which I'll explain in a moment. So it's definitely going to be close. I don't think I'll be able to land there, but I'm going to try, and I think that will be quite a fun adventure. And you will see the results of that in this video in a couple of minutes. Even though I am recording this on the final day, I'm recording this live. I will also record tomorrow, and I'll edit this together. So what you're about to see in a couple of minutes will be me tomorrow, the next day, showing if my plan actually worked. Before I do, let me quickly end this town here, and let me spend my remaining gemstones on some chests here to see what I get. So, renovation kits, don't really care about that. Fellowship selection kit, that's always nice. Not quite sure which one I will go for. I suppose the Flower Maidens might be nice, or the Hero's Tavern. Alright, let's go for one more. Guilty Farmstead, probably will not build that, but it's so nice to have. Alright, so I'm now out of gemstones, but who knows, I will keep on picking some incidents. I do have one here on beach. Oh, speak of the devil. I can open one more for a Hero's Tavern level 1. Nice, I might get some use out of that. And no need to click the next banquet. Who knows, perhaps I get really lucky and get 500 from incidents, in which case I can get one more reward here. So, here I am. Actually, I can't collect. Okay, never mind. I will click the next banquet, just so that I can go here to the grab prices and claim all of these. And I will build my first Summerhold Manor and also upgrade my Hero's Tavern. So, all the way to 550 here. Let's claim all. A lot of good rewards. And let's quickly build what we can. So, let me, 2 seconds. I managed to throw my keyboard on the floor, and I usually don't use it for my videos, which is actually might be an interesting tidbit. I usually don't use my keyboard when I make videos. It's usually enough to just have my mouse, use my mouse. Anyways, so here I have a bunch of lovely items. Let me first place down one of my Summerhold Manors, and I have made some room for it here. The other one I will replace with one of my Stage of Ages. So, let's do Summerhold Manor. So let's upgrade it all the way to level 9, and then I also have my first golden upgrade, which I got from the grand prizes. And then the second one I will get tomorrow from the leagues. So tomorrow, or a little bit later on in this video, I will be placing my second one as well and upgrading that fully as well. So there we have it to level 9. Let's also get it up to level 10. I really don't like that the level 10 buildings have different names. It makes it a little bit annoying to, well, remember the names first of all, but also search around. So there we go. There is the first Sunhaven Palace. Let's also get the legendary lodge. I do have a Hero's Tavern over here, and let's boost it up. It's not actually that big of a difference, from 15 to 16 attack in my age and 20 to 24 defense. But of course the forge points and all of the other rewards are nice as well. So let's upgrade that as well. That's not a bad result from this event, and of course I will get another Sunhaven Palace tomorrow when I collect the league rewards. Alright, so that's that one, the first world. Now let's move on to world number 2. Hello there, this is MooingCat in the edit. I just wanted to say that if you want to skip right ahead to the end of my journey to see my results and me placing down the buildings I got, you can skip ahead using the timestamps in the description. Because the next part of this video, quite a big part, will be my live playthrough of the final day and morning of the event, where you can see my thought process, my live thought process as it evolved throughout the night and morning in the hunt to get or to land in gold on this world. I wanted to leave it in because I do think it's quite interesting. Hopefully you find it interesting as well. To kind of see my thought process, and especially the evolving thought process and how it changed during the night based on the circumstances. I think that was quite fun, and hopefully you will find it interesting as well. But I fully realize that not all of you want to sit through all of this video to see all of this thought process, so feel free to skip ahead using the timestamps towards the end of the video where you can see my actual results. Anyways, for those staying on, enjoy my thought process. Now, what is my plan? Well, my plan is to play the next town like a regular town 1, more or less. So the next one is town 1, the variation. You can see the variation now is 3, so the next one will be 1. I will play it. I will get level 4 carriage instead of level, let me zoom in a little bit. I will get a level 4 carriage instead of level 2, which is my recommendation. And I will also get farm level 3 manager instead of level 1, which is my recommendations. That requires a total of 1000 gems. I have 860 here, so I do need another 140, which I'll either get from buying buying them here, which I'm more than happy to do. 200 diamonds for, I think, quite a fun attempt at gold is, I'm happy to pay that. But I don't need those final 100 and, oh, I don't need those final 150 gems until around 4 hours into my journey. So I will also, before I buy anything, keep an eye on my town, see if I get some more incidents, and see if I get some from there so I don't have to buy them. But I probably have to buy them. Actually, speaking of gems, earlier today, I had completely forgotten about it actually, but I did get the newsletter this time around, so I just activated it on this world earlier today. Otherwise, I would have had 360 or around there, which is what I have here on this world. So on this world, I don't have enough gems and also no chance of landing in gold. Anyways, so the way this will work is that I will follow my normal strategy. Here I have my video from this event, and after the around 2 hour mark, following my strategy, you will have completed, I think it's around 26, 27 tasks, something like that, but you will be stuck on this task to gather 10 billion feast rations from Jews, which if you go to the task list is all the way down here, 10 billion Jews. So at this point, that will take around 2 hours to complete. So around 4 hours into the town, I will be at the stage where I have completed this. I will also be able to complete the next task here, which is bakery to 50, which I already have, as you can see in this video here. And at that point, I will get the first upgrade task. And because I have completed 2 of the manager tasks that I normally skip, I will also be able to activate this task at the same time. So at the same time, I'll be able to complete both of these. That will require around 670 trillion feast rations, which I will be able to, which I will have more or less by the time I'm able to complete the task. So basically what I'm saying is that in around 4.5, 5 hours after I've started the town, I will have been able to complete 36 tasks without the need to end the town. So with that, I will end up at 596. And hopefully that'll be enough for gold. Alright, enough talking, let's put it in action. And here I will end it. I will only pick up the free reward. There we go. Let's do the next banquet, and let's play it. So here, I do want to give a massive shout out to Beelzebub and the FOE helper team for the extension, but also for adding this strategy checklist. I did speak with Beelzebub while he was making it, and huge shout out to him for making it. It's definitely been a huge advantage this time around compared to previous events, where it's been much easier to play around or to play the event without having to go back and forth between spreadsheets and so on. It's been really, really helpful, and I really like it. Alright, so here we go. I will be I'll be playing the world more or less like normal, and then as I said, at around the 2 hour mark, I'll get this quest. Around 2 hours later, at the 4 hour mark, I will be able to do some upgrades, and I will hopefully get enough tasks. So I will skip ahead a little bit until I manage to get enough tasks to land in gold, and also I'll see you later on as well. So see you in a moment. 40 minutes later, and here we go. Let's collect the task, and I am in Gold League. I am actually a little bit surprised to see that it hasn't moved still. It's still at 584, which it was when I started recording, which was around 45 minutes ago, 50 minutes ago. So not a lot of movement, which if that remains, then I might actually stand a chance at landing in Gold League. We will see. Well, I will be back a little bit later on when I have some more action. Now, this one is interesting. I just noticed that when I opened, all of a sudden, it was 586. So I think actually that I am actually the limiter. So I probably right now I'm at the last spot of the gold league. So I want to see now what happens if I go up 1. And does the league also go up by 1? It does. Wow. So yeah, I'm actually the final, or in the last spot. Let me see, how quickly can I get to the next task? Actually, that's going to take quite a bit. But let's see when I return in, I guess, a couple of minutes, if I am still at the bottom spot. But that's very interesting. I guess I should have realized that it would happen, but I've not really thought about it. So, so yeah, I am now what determines what the last number here is, which on one side might look a little bit scary, and it definitely is, but also on the other side, it does mean that right now at least there are 3 tasks between me and the next spots down, the last player in silver, top player in silver. But I guess it also means that I can't really be too secure because I only need, I don't know, 1 or 2 players to actually play through this part of the town that I'm playing on right now, and then they will blow past me as well. So I know, interesting. I will keep an eye on this as I progress. Alright, it's a little bit later on. I am still at 87, still perhaps last place, let's see. I have 2 tasks to collect, so let's collect 1. Let's see if I'm still the limit. I'm not. Okay, so now this means that we actually do have at least 1 player behind me, which is some nice added safety. Let's collect 1 more. And we can see that, yeah, I'm now 2 clear of the limit. Alrighty, here we go. I'm ready to collect this, and well, one thing, I did make a small mistake in my calculations. So my idea was to upgrade both of these at the same time. However, now if I upgrade my farm steward here, manager here to level 3, I will have these 3 tasks active. So in order to get the final upgrade task, I actually need to do the 100 or upgrade spice to level 200 before. In my original calculations, I had included those 100 levels in this task here, but I can't do that. So what that means is that I need to upgrade spice to level 200 and then find an additional 250 levels. Now I've done a bit of playing around here with my spreadsheet, and the TLDR is that it is possible, but it would require me to buy 1 of the time skips here. So I would need 400 additional gems. So what do? I don't know if those extra, that 1 extra task will be important. So I think I'm actually going to take, I wouldn't say take the chance, but what I'm going to do, I think, is that I will not go for that final task. Or not necessarily. What I can do is that what I think I'll do is that I will complete. Actually, I could leave everything as is right now. Yeah, the least I'll do is that I will get this. I'll do that regardless. And here I have this task. I will not be able to collect it. But at this point, I will leave it until tomorrow morning. I will see how things are going. If I'm, my guess is that I will be overtaken and that it'll end up like 600. But if it's close, what I can do is that I can buy some extra gems to go for the farm steward level 3. And then I'm pretty sure I can go for a 4-hour skip, which will be enough to get me what I need to upgrade or to complete the other upgrade task as well, without starting anything right now. If I want to go for the 2-hour time skip, I would just have to start now, but I think I'm going to take the chance. So either it doesn't work, my guess is it doesn't work, or it might work. The result might end up, I know, around 590, who knows. So I'll leave it at this for now, and then tomorrow morning I will pick it up, and based on how I am, I will make my decision. So far no diamond spent, and if I don't end up in gold, no harm, no worries, and I didn't spend any diamonds now. So that's my plan. I will leave it like this, and then I will be back tomorrow morning to see how we do. Alrighty, new plan, here we go. So, a little bit later now, and as you can see, I am now exactly at the border here, at the limit, and yeah, no chance that I will stay in gold. However, if I buy one of the 2000 gem packs for 1750 gems, or diamonds, which I definitely can afford, if I do that, what I can do is that I can get one more manager level here in the banquet hall. And then tomorrow morning, in 7.5 hours, when I wake up, I can buy an 8-hour skip, and that in total will, if I have calculated correctly, will give me 8.3 quadrillion. So just wait a couple more minutes, and I will have 8.4 quadrillion that I need to progress. I can start the next town, and I will still have around 800, I think it's around 800 gems, so I can start on the next town, and on the next town I'll just play it regularly, and I should be able to get to this stage here in around 2 hours, and at this stage I have completed 20, let's see, I have these tasks here, so I've completed 27 tasks. I can spend a little bit more to upgrade the farm manager to level 3 for one more task, but 27 or 28 tasks, which should land me at, I believe, 622 tasks, if I'm not mistaken. And I think it's worth it. The Trailside Smithy is a really good building, especially with the random production, with the additional Sunhavens that you can get eventually. And I think it is a fun challenge as well, I suppose, to go for it. So yeah, I'm just going to go for it. So the plan then is to buy one of these 2000 gem packs. As I said, I can afford it. I do have some diamond farms that I really should I should do them more often. But anyways, so now what I need is that I need to get this to level 30. So what I was testing before. So if I do this, so if I get the banquet to 270 and butchery to level 30, or actually perhaps 29 will do, it will. So if I do this, you can see that my production rates or collection rate, the lowest of these rates is 453.75 trillion per hour, and based on some simple calculations, so let's just do them again for fun. So I have around, I think it's around 400,000 rations right now, and if I add 7.5 hours times the 453.75, and then I also add an 8 times that for an 8-hour boost of 453.75, and then multiply that by 1.25, 8.34 quadrillion. So I only need 60 more, so that is what? That is another 7-8 minutes. So basically tomorrow morning when I wake up, I will be able to finish the town, and then I do still have enough time to complete those 27 tasks that I mentioned. So what I need is that I need to get butchery to level 29 to increase this production a little bit. I need to get one additional manager level here, and to get this up to 70. So 20 levels there. There we go. Let's just see here. Yeah. So now with this, I'll leave it here, and I will get back to you tomorrow morning, where hopefully our plan will be a success. Good morning, welcome back. Hopefully you enjoy my morning voice.
Well, I did make a mistake in my calculations. I kind of thought I did at the end of the last clip, but I confirmed it right after. So, the mistake was that this plus 25% here, it's not actually plus 25%. It's a little bit confusing actually. It is a reduction in cost, it's not an increase in the number of feast rations. So the amount of feast rations you get here is 8 times the hourly production. So the plus 25%, it's the price compared to the 2-hour one. So what that means is that instead of just buying this, I also need to buy the 2-hour skip. You can see that right now I have 10 hours left on the town. If I refresh again, yeah, there we go. So 10 hours left, which means I have to buy both. That means that I am left with 360 gemstones, and I need, well, to play the town fully, I need 710 gems, so another 350. But I can also do it with just one in butchery here, so for 610. So I do need another 300, or 250 to 350. I do get 100 here. Let me see. Yeah, I get 100 here. Okay, no, never mind. I have actually included this 100 here in my calculations. So yeah, I do need another 350. 250. I do have some incidents, so let me quickly pick up these and see if I get anything spicy. I do have 2 more and 3 more. Oh, that's 25. 25 in and of itself will not really help me. So now I have 375. Or I'm missing 325. There we go. And that's all. Okay, so that didn't really help me too much. So I do have to buy some more. But that's fine. I think I'll just buy another. I don't know, I'll see. Anyways, so in terms of the leagues, the league is now 605. And as a reminder, I'm gonna be landing at. Oh, I also need to upgrade buildings. Almost forgot. So yeah, I need to upgrade some buildings as well. So I might need to wait a few more minutes. Don't think I have to wait a long. But yeah, I will land at 622, I think. Possibly around 620, which should be enough. Anyways, let's buy an 8-hour skip and a 2-hour skip. Now I do have to buy complete this. So let's just go for the cheapest options and then this. There we go. So 1 task there. Oh, only 1 extra task. Okay, I thought I had 1 more, but yeah, I already collected this task here. So that means I have 594, so I'll end up at 621 if I complete all. If I skip this butchery task here, I will end at 620, which is a nice and even number. That is 15 above the limit now. With 4 hours left, I think that should be enough. I think that should be fine. So let's see how long it's left until 2 minutes. Okay, so I have to wait another 2 minutes. Let's refresh and see if I get another. No more incidents, and these never give anything. Okay, so anyways, so I need either 610 or 710. So that means I am missing 235 or 335. So the question is, do I buy 3 of these or 1 of these? Either 3 or 4 of these or 1 of these.
Hello there, this is MooingCat in the edit again. As you can hear at this point in the live recording, I'm not really quite sure what to do, how much I want to spend. I went on a very long-winded exploration into what I wanted to do. At the end of that, I came to the conclusion that I want to buy the 500 gem option, because if I do that, I will be also be able to complete 2 additional tasks compared to buying 300 of the 100 gem packs, or 3 of those. So the difference in cost, not a lot, so I decided to go for the 500 gem option. Let's go for another 500. There we go. Let's continue. Let's open the free chest. Oh, I don't actually need the upgrade, but if I do get the trail side smithy, I will slowly be getting more of these, so any additional pieces will be nice. Alright, so let's do the next banquet. And actually, let me just quickly edit this, because I'm going to get farm and juice to level 3. I don't think that's included in the... What's the original, actually? It is. Okay, so farm from level 3. Where is the farm? Build farm. So here, let's do farm level 3 and level 3 there. So just when I get there, I know what I need. So anyways, banquet, level 3, and spice level 1. There we go. And let's start racking up these tasks here. And I will be back once we get to the stage where I have 605 tasks completed. Alright, here we go. Let's see how far I push up the limit this time. So, there we go. And one more, and now I am at 605. So now we just have to wait. I need to upgrade some buildings. Let's see, I will complete this in a couple of minutes when I get this up. So let's cut to that. Here we go. Collect, and imagine we got it up. Yeah, we got it up at least 1. What's the next one? Farm to level 31, and then I think I'm getting spice to 100 quite soon, so I'll be back for that. Actually, I just realized I do have these extra levels, so I probably don't need these final levels in the farm, so let's complete that. And juice and farm. Spice, sorry. So collect that, and I imagine we got it one more up. No, we didn't. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that means that right now at least there is one, there is one person below me at 606, and I actually really like that, because that means that when I do end up at 620 something, there will be a decent buffer, and I think with the 4 hours left, I will be able to survive in that place. So yeah. Yeah, I'll be back a little bit later. Probably don't need to see too much more now that I am in the clear, but yeah, I'll be back a little bit later. Alrighty, here we go. Let's level that, collect these 2 tasks, and now I am more or less done, at least for now. I do have this upgrade task that I don't think I have enough time. I might just barely have enough time to complete it. I will try. If I complete it though, the next task will be the generate 50 billion from the juice building, which will take a couple of hours, so I will not be able to complete that. I also don't have time to upgrade the gourmet butchery. If you go here, that'll take 3 hours, only 2.5 hours left. And same for this here, generate harvest from your farm. That will also take a couple of hours. Right now, I am at 622. The limit is 611. It has gone up by 6 in the last 2 or so hours. There's only 2 hours left, so I don't know. I think this will be enough. Not quite sure, but hopefully it is. Now, if it isn't enough, what I could do, I could buy a 4-hour time skip. I would have to buy some more gems, so I would have to spend 700 more diamonds, which I can afford if I want to. And with that, I'll be able to complete this, the generate 15 trillion. You see the time here, it has just under 4 hours remaining. So if I buy it, I will complete that. It will cost me, where is it? 776 trillion to upgrade the butchery to 50. So I could also upgrade that.
and I would also have enough to complete this upgrade task. So for another 700 diamonds, I would be able to get 3 more tasks. So I would be keeping an eye on this, and then in 2 hours and 15 minutes, if I need to, I might buy some extra gems for those diamonds, and yeah, to secure my spot. But I don't think I have to. As I said, I will keep an eye, and yeah, I will be back later on to share my final results, and also place all of these buildings, which should be very fun. So I will see you a little bit later on. Actually, quick correction, I will be able to complete this upgrade 150 building task in around 1.5 hours there, with the specific level, so always going for the cheapest level. So I will be able to complete 1 more task with this upgrade task, and the next one here, generate 50 billion beverages from juice. Once I get to this number here, the time it will take to get or generate those is under 4 hours. So at that point, so after I've upgraded here, if I need to, I can buy the 4-hour time skip and get get 3 additional tasks. So I can get 1 more task for free, so 623 for free, and then another 3, so 626 in total if I get 700 more gems. So yeah, just want to say that, and I will see you a little bit later. Alright, over this next part here, I didn't record live commentaries, but as you can see, I upgraded the final upgrade task. I completed that to end up at 623 tasks completed. And as you can see, I do have a decent lead over the limit for Gold League. So at this point, all I had to do was to wait and see if it was indeed enough. As I went over, I do still have the option of buying a few more gems to get an additional 3 tasks. So at this point, I was fairly certain that I wouldn't need that and that I would in fact end up in Gold League. Now, towards the end, as you can see, I still have a very decent lead, 8 tasks, don't think there's a big chance. I'm still keeping an eye, or I was, until I forgot. The final 5 minutes there, I completely forgot about it. So the time ran out and I couldn't check what my score was until a little bit later when the league announcement arrived. So drumroll please. Gold League. My adventure was successful. So in total, I spent 2,245 diamonds and a relatively hectic final day. But I thought it was a lot of fun as well, and I'm definitely happy with my results. As I went over earlier, I can definitely afford to spend those diamonds. So here we are. It's a couple hours later now. Here are the final league placements on EN16. As you can see, I just about made it with 8 points. So that means I have some buildings to place. So let's go into our inventory and let's place them. So let's first get let me get my keyboard. Let's first go for the Sunhaven Manor. So I can place down 2 of these. I did prepare a little bit of space, which is nice. So let's build both of these, and let's also upgrade them all the way to level 9. And then afterwards we can focus on getting them higher up. I do wish this would go faster, because I didn't have to sit through the animation each time, but that's fine. We don't upgrade our buildings too often. So a few more levels in each, level 8 and then a level 9. And then let's also do 9 levels in the other one. As you can see, I do have, I believe it is 1 extra upgrade, and I also have 1 extra selection kit. So I do already have a small head start on the final, or then my next Sunhaven Manor or Sunhaven Palace. And with the trailside smithy that I did manage to pick up, it shouldn't take too long. I forget how quickly it is, but it shouldn't take too long. So
First of all, let's use the league. It should be this one, I believe. I still have a lot of these to open, but I know. I think it's fun to have them around. Anyways, let's use the Golden League for this event. So Renovation Kit, the Epic Fellowship reward, which includes, I'm probably going to go for the Heroes Tavern. We have one Summerhold Banner Selection Kit, which I don't need right now. Most importantly, the Sunhaven Palace and Trailside Smithy. So, let's first of all, let's build the Trailside Smithy. Let's place it here. And it looks quite unassuming. It doesn't really look that important, but definitely very good, especially with the fragments, and also it is actually the most efficient attack building in the game. 10 combined attack per tile, which is quite insane. Anyways, let's go for the Sunhaven Palace, and we have 2 golden upgrade kits, one from Grand Prizes and one from League. There we go, lovely. That's not the end of it though. We do also have, what is it called? It's called the Lodge, the Legendary Lodge for the Heroes Tavern, which I believe is up here. So there we go. We also have the Heroes Tavern Golden Upgrade Kit. So it goes from 27 defense to 31 defense, and from 22 attack to 25 attack. Not that big of a difference, but a nice upgrade, and especially the forge points and goods have been increased by quite a lot. So there we go. That is the result of my journey. I didn't really pick up too much exciting from the after town chests. I did only go for one each town, so naturally I didn't pick up too many there. But yeah, quite happy with the results here, of course. Then we have my other world, EN18. Here I didn't end up in the Gold League, which, as I went over earlier, no chance of me getting there with my strategy. It ended up at 679, which is definitely quite a lot more than on the other world. So yeah, here I only quote-unquote landed in silver, but that is still enough to get the Sunhaven Palace Golden Upgrade Kit, which is what I need. Now, before I place it, I do need some space. So store, that's what I'm missing, what I'm going for. So let's do, I'm going to store one of my Stage of Ages. It only gives 10% attack in this age, and I'm not moving up in ages on this world. So yeah, there we go. Now we can, first of all, build the Summerhold Manor. So we do have the level 1 building. I only have 7 upgrades, but I do also have the selection kit. So on this world I actually, well, on the other world I have 2 extra kits. Here I did need all, but yeah, I managed to get all without spending any diamonds. So on this world, no diamonds spent, and I still managed to get 2 fully leveled main buildings, which I think is quite a successful event. So there it is at level 8. We do also need one more upgrade here. And then finally, where is it? Sunhaven Palace Golden Upgrade Kit. Here we go. To get, how much it is? 29% attack, so almost 3 times as much as the Stage of Ages, with of course all of the other nice rewards as well. So let's upgrade, and here we go. We have 2 Sunhaven Palaces, and we also have the Legendary Lodge. Quite a successful event if you ask me. So that's my results. Please again let me know what results you got. I'm definitely looking forward to hear from you and to see how well you did. So as I end here by looking at these lovely buildings, let's also get the Trailside Smithy into, nah, let's not, okay. As I look at these wonderful buildings, let me thank my Patreons for their support. I would like to thank Homestar, Lorden, Kim Kelly, Rolf the 8, Dansimnad, Chanti, Hecate, Dark Matter, Mylia, Zero K,
Merrick B, Hugo Kant von Count, Truth the Generous, Susan Weiss, Rocco, Spike from No Remorse, Merthin Emrys, Atomic, Flavius the Avenger, Ockler, Juber, Whiskey Meister, Maran Sir, Hanak Tarek Kleber, Adarel, Mike, Obsedy Obsessed, Ruth, Karen, Dennis, Flavius Belisarius, Stampe, Podger, Itziak77, Niklas, Mikeso, Michael, and Early Morning. Thanks a lot for your support, thanks for watching, take care, and I will see you in the future. Bye bye.